for a partnership with an organization such as Quint is because from our standpoint, the set of skill sets we bring to the table is very, very complementary. We are a technology platform, and we have two product lines. One is the customer success platform, and the other, which is an offshoot from the customer success platform, which we launched recently independently, is the Playbooks. Now, for us, the Playbooks became very important because it's the most used functionality in SmartKarrot, and we felt it allows for more roles within the organization and more operational efficiencies to be structured using the Playbook standalone. It also offers us an entry point into a lot of our customers. Now, when we launched the Playbook standalone version, the relevance of engaging with organizations who provide the consulting around the processes and the best practices becomes very important, because a Playbook essentially is a digitized version of a standard operating procedure, which is really an output which your team and your organization and your clients do all the time, create SOPs all the time. But the challenge becomes, from your standpoint, how do you operationalize it? And from our standpoint, when we go and try and pitch operational efficiency or the CS platform overall for the customer journey, we get at times responses around our processes are not mature enough, or we don't know what we don't know. We don't know how to approach this. Can you help us with the setting up the processes in the first place, and then we can start using your platform. So not having the process maturity and the best practices ingrained is really a barrier for us to grow at times. We don't want to get into the consulting business. We don't have the skill sets nor the vision to do that. But you do. So I think it becomes a very, very dovetailed sort of relationship.
And you talked about consulting, and I want to just emphasize on the Playbook and how it plays a very critical role. Is when we go to a customer, the customer says, look, there are some issues. Either my uptime is an issue, my capacity is an issue, my client is not happy. So can you find out? So one of the things that we start with is do an assessment. We figure out from their IT landscape which practice is not working. Is it more the way they manage incidents, or the way they manage problems, or the way they manage the capacity? There are so many practices. Is it a security an issue, etc., etc. Once we figure out what's wrong, then we create a set of best designed procedures and SOPs, as you said, for them, which are industry ready, which are industry certified, like ITIL 4 aligned or 3 aligned, or whatever that may be. And then we hand that over to them, or hand that over to their tool team to automate into their existing service management tool. And I think that's where is the gap that we are trying to bridge with the association with SmartKarrot, because the playbook that you talked about is the real execution of the design that we create. And if we do not help the customer to execute the way we planned it, it doesn't work, right? Yeah. It really doesn't work. So the triggers that we need for making sure that the process works as per the design is what Playbooks actually help or can help do with the customer. And I think that's the crux, because it sounds simple that Playbook is a contextualized version of a process design, but it's way more than that.
Yeah.